Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Neighborhood Unitarian Universalist Church in Pasadena. Welcome to all members, friends, and guests. My name is Ginger Fury, and I serve as the Director of Congregational Life. Today, I'm happy to serve as your worship associate. We are aware that Reverend Omega did have a phishing scam email go out this morning, so please ignore that if you received that. I am so delighted to welcome those of you who have been visiting us. Our new member ceremony is on April 26th, and there is still time to join this year. So if you have been coming and you would like to be an official member of the church, please come find me after service and we can finalize that for you. Neighborhood Church creates and grows an inclusive community of faith connected by love, spirit, and service. We acknowledge our presence on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Gabrielina Tongva peoples, the traditional caretakers of the lands and waters of this campus. Today's special music service is led by Dr. Zenaida Robles with the Neighborhood Chorus, pianist Wells Lang, the Neighborhood Bells led by Thomas Simpson, and Reverend Dr. Omega Burkhart. Please take a moment to silence your devices as we begin our service. Families with young children are always welcome in the sanctuary, and there is an additional play area for our very youngest in the narthex. For adults and older youth who don't need assistance, there is a quiet table for doodling and drawing over by our organ. I'd like to draw your attention to the following announcements. There's still time to sign up for the Pasadena Pilgrimage on April 18th with the Social Justice Collective and Pasadena's Center for Restorative Justice. On this day-long tour of Pasadena, you will learn about race and place from trained storytellers and local leaders. Please see the link in our weekly newsletter or talk to a member of our team on the patio. After today's service at 12:30, the Singing Resistance of Pasadena will meet for a potluck and singing right here in our sanctuary. This group is composed of several regional singing resistance groups, including our own neighborhood singers. Go grab your lunch and bring it back for an afternoon of camaraderie and song. Up next is Greg Coleman with an announcement.
Good morning. Good morning. The Pacific Southwest Assembly Annual Assembly brings together UUs and affiliates from the 50 churches located in the Pacific Southwest who were once together under the Pacific Southwest District umbrella. Like the assemblies of the past, congregational representatives participate in a meaningful exchange and exciting workshops. The Assembly invites UUs and affiliated people to join in its reflection of 65 years of UU history with a look ahead as we strive for justice. This year's theme is Striving for Justice Now. The event offers workshops, music, meals, and outside excursions from Friday noon through Sunday service. The event is in 2 weeks. It's very soon at the Pacific Unitarian Church in Palos Verdes. There's still time to register. The cost of the weekend is $125. And I will be outside to answer any questions you might have about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. As you may have noticed, we have slightly changed the order of elements in our Sunday service. If you would like to follow along, our order of service this morning is available in your Sunday email or online by scanning a QR code on the back of your hymnal with your phone camera. Again, welcome to Neighborhood Church, an inclusive faith community connected by love, spirit, and service. Please rise in body or spirit and join us in singing the processional hymn, Let Us Sing, by Paul Winchester. Photocopies of the hymnal are available at the table entering the sanctuary, or you can follow along on our screens. Please rise.
Voices We gather this morning in celebration of music. Those who write it, those who sing it, those who play an instrument, those who experiment with it, who play with it, and all of us who love to dance to it. How many is that? That's what I thought. Today we celebrate musicians, musician wannabes, music appreciators, and the spirit of life that flows through all of us, inspiring the creative rhythms that move our lives. Welcome to Music Sunday. Come worship with us. I invite you into a moment of centering today. It is a bit gloomy outside, so I'd invite you to join me in a practice. We did this a few months ago of creating a drone sound. Now, a drone sound is deep in our bodies. You should feel it down in your diaphragm. You can experiment a little bit right now, and then we'll move together into this sound. When you are making this sound, I'm going to read a poem to you, and then I will ring the bell, and at that point, we'll cease the drone and hold a moment of silence together. So let us begin with a deep drone that reflects the clouds in the sky. Don't forget to breathe also while you are droning. Woven through galaxies and grasses alike, we turn our attention to the sacred web that binds us. In the spiral arms of the Milky Way and in the hidden pulse of the woodpeckers and purple martins who make their nest in the saguaro cacti. Forest and fungus, river and fish, the wind blowing seeds, moon and earth and sun and redwoods. We witness the never-ending, irrevocable truth. Nothing thrives alone. Keep droning. Writes my colleague P.K. Curtis, when our own voice trembles from stress and strain, may we pause to remember the earth is humming underfoot. The moon rings like a bell above us, that all the stars sing into our hearts. Give freely to one another. You are both echo and source. And you may receive the offerings of one another humbly and with thanks. May our songs be a celebration of deep belonging. And may we never forget that together we are participating in the ancient, ongoing work of life sustaining itself. Welcome to this space.
I invite all children and youth up for, not a story, but for some music stuff. No, come up, trust me, you're gonna like it, come up. Please come up. We're gonna do, I wanna do 3 things with everybody today, but I want to especially lift up our youth. So come up here, and I would like for you, I'm gonna get out of the way, and we're gonna reverse things. So wait a minute. Instead of you facing me, I'm gonna face you, and you're gonna stand right here. So stand in a line. Look at these people. Look at these young people. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, they are. Of course they are. But they have power because they have voices and they have bodies just like us, and they can make music. And we're gonna do a little bit of music, and we'll see if it's simple. I'd like to challenge people. Y'all know how I am. Do you guys know the song from The Sound of Music? You probably do, the one that we use, but we sing different words. If you know, it starts off, do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. If you know it, sing it. Me, a name I called myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, long no to follow. So tea I drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do, 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 do. And then it keeps going, right? Et cetera, et cetera. Did you know that that's where our singing out song comes from? Raise your hand if you already knew that. So some of us did, but some of us didn't. That's where we get that song from. It's from a musical called The Sound of Music. Great musical, you should check it out. So the basis of that song is a C major scale, right? I think I was a tiny bit under, wasn't I? Don't judge. Do, right? Everybody. And I like to use hand signs to show each pitch because it helps me know where I am in the scale. As singers, we don't have buttons that we can push, and we don't have strings that we can depress, right? Or valves or slides. We just gotta feel it. So solfege, that do, re, mi stuff, helps us feel it. So let's feel it together, and let's just all sing a C major scale, and I will show you the signs, and we'll be together. Ready? Do, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Repeat the top pitch. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, perfect. Now, it turns out we have 3 choirs right now. We have 3 choirs. Here's choir 1. Here's choir 2. And here's choir 3, okay? So remember who you are, right? And our goal, we're gonna do our scale again. Let's do our scale again in unison, all 3 choirs. We're gonna do it a little bit faster, and this time we're not gonna repeat the top pitch, okay? Do, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Good, let's do a test and see what each choir sounds like by themselves, okay? You guys go, do, ready, go, and do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's fine, you guys are good. Let's see what this choir sounds like. Ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Bravo, excellent. Good. Let's see what these guys sound like. Here, ready? No, you can't scale them on a 1 to 10. This is not a judgmental space. We're not here to judge. We're here to embrace. He's kidding, totally kidding. Do, here we go, ready, and. Really good. All right, we're basically there. We're basically there. What? It's hard not to keep our own thoughts about how it should be or what's better, what's not. My point is, it takes all of our voices to make a powerful sound. And that's why we do it. We're not doing it because we're here to entertain each other. We're doing it because it feels good, it empowers us, right? So now we're gonna do it in 2 parts. We're gonna combine choirs. And first, we're gonna have, you guys will be one choir, and let's this choir and this choir sing it together. So I'll cue you when to start, and we're gonna create a canon out of do, re, mi, out of the scale. Do, I'll tell you when to start. Watch, you ready? Okay, 2 parts. Ready, go. Do, and do, re, so, fa, si, do, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, mi, fa. When you get to the end, just hold your last note. So when we end, we all end on what? Do. We all end on do. So you just go up, come back down, and then you hold your last note. I'd say that was pretty successful. Let's make it harder. Last thing, 3 parts. So you have to really hold your own, okay? If you're back here in the bell choir, you're automatically a part of this choir. And Ginger. Okay, so you guys are choir 1. You're gonna start, okay? 2 and 3. And listen, there's 3 things I'd like you to do. Listen carefully so that we don't overpower one group or another. Some groups are larger than others, but we can still listen and create balance. Also, think about your body. Did you know singers are athletes? Sorry, they are. Athletes are artists. So you need to really engage your body in a way that is conducive to healthy singing. That means you're tall. That if you're seated, you're lifted. And when you breathe deeply, right? And listen carefully so we stay in tune, okay? So choir 1, choir 2, choir 3. Can you repitch us, Wells? Do. Okay, choir 1 starts. Ready? You guys did a 3-part canon just on the spot. Wow. It was pretty beautiful. Let's give our children thank you guys so much. And now you get to sing the song you already know. We just practiced it, so it's gonna be awesome. Let's sing our kids out to their classes.
Each Sunday, our congregation dedicates 100% of its contributions. You can donate in one of 2 ways. You can use your cell phone to donate by texting numbers on the screen, or if you'd prefer to donate in person, put your donation in one of the designated boxes during the music or after the service. You may rise during the music to put your donation in the box if you wish. Please extend help to those in your neighborhood who may need assistance reaching our donation boxes. If you wish to make a payment towards your pledge or contribute to church operations, make a note in the subject line or use an envelope available at the donation box. This week, our gifts will support Jericho Road. Here with more information is Kim Oplin, Executive Director.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for having me back. I always love coming here where Jericho Road was founded. It's always so meaningful to me, and there's so many people in the room that I know, and I love this. This congregation has always been so supportive of Jericho Road in so many ways through volunteering, members of our board, financial contributions, and it's just always so meaningful for me to come here. So as many of you know, we were founded right here from your congregation. Members of this congregation looked around and saw that nonprofits were doing a lot of really vital work in the community and asked if they could give them access to professional services and expertise that the nonprofits couldn't afford on their own. And that became this mission. And 16 years later, JRP continues to grow. We're still going, and we're shaped by people in this room and in the community as a whole. And I want to thank you so much. So many of you go back to our very beginning, helping found us. And you were there when it was just an idea, and you helped turn it into something real. Others of you have joined along the way as volunteers. And so many of you brought your skills to support not just JRP, but the community as a whole. I can't begin to express how appreciative I am for each and every one of you who's been a part of Jericho Road over the years. And if you haven't gotten involved yet, please let me know. I'll stick around, always looking for new volunteers and new people to help support the communities. We've supported at this point over 500 nonprofits in the past 16 years for over $3 million worth of volunteer time and services. So the work that starts with Jericho Road is expanded out into the community in so many different ways. Because of what you've built, so many volunteers have gotten to put their skills to use and connect with new nonprofits and find different ways to provide meetings in the community. Some of them, wow, I'm having a hard time speaking today. I apologize. I'm usually a little bit more coherent than this. Just one of those days. I'm going to blame the rain. But because of all your support, we've continued to respond to nonprofits. And I don't know if you know, it's been a tough year for nonprofits. It's been a tough year for the community as a whole. Nonprofits work really, really hard at the best of times with tight budgets and too many people who need services that they can't afford to. And this past year has been even harder with the wildfires, funding uncertainties, and just the communities in crisis. Leaders and staff are running and sustaining these organizations with carrying on an extraordinary amount of burden, and they're doing the same limited resources they always have. And part of my job is to listen and find out what people need. And one of the things we've been hearing is just how rough it is for the community. So we've actually, I don't know, any of you who get our newsletter, we've recently, just this month, started to expand to some new services to address this need for the community, and we're providing wellness support workshops and activities for nonprofit staff now and leaders. Just this month, we've got some resilience training and some support groups. We're doing a coffee social. Feel free to come by last Friday at Rosebud Cafe in the morning. And we're able to do this because of the support of people like you, who volunteers and financial support and folks joining our boards. We've been able to expand and address this strong need right now because nonprofit staff are burnt out. They've had a rough year. So I'm really excited about how we're expanding and where we're going. And I really appreciate everything that people in this room have done for us to help Jericho Road be able to respond to nonprofits in this way. So thank you all again so much for everything you've done. Thank you for continuing to invite me back here and for all you guys do for the community. And I'm going to do a plug for the center's Pasadena tour that got mentioned earlier. It's a great tour, and John is fantastic. So I was excited to hear that was something you all are doing. So always going to plug other nonprofits when I know they're doing good work. But thank you all so much for having me here, and thank you for your continued support.
Thank you for giving generously.
First of all, want to offer an acknowledgement, a surprise for us, and I was speechless when this person walked through the door this morning. If you all are familiar with the song Gather the Spirit, that guy's the composer. So, Jim Scott, welcome. It's just serendipitous that Jim is here with us this morning, and Jim said, "Hey, do you think I can sit in with the choir?" And I said, "Ooh, okay." Yeah, he's ready to go. We're gonna make this happen. I am nervous about conducting this piece because it's a challenging piece, and I want to just share a couple of things. First of all, it's in German, and the translation is, "Praise the Lord, all the heathens, and celebrate him, all the peoples, for his grace and truth reign over us forever. Alleluia." This complex and exceptionally well-crafted music of 17th century composer Johann Sebastian Bach demands an incredibly high level of focus and physical athleticism. So in singing this music, we offer thanks and praise to the divine within us and around us. And we honor a centuries-old musical legacy to which we are connected and through which we have been spiritually nourished. So this is the motet Lobet den Herrn aller Heiden by Johann Sebastian Bach.
If there was a doubt in your mind that musicians, singers, and conductors are athletes, I hope that that was an example of that hard work. Now, in 1993, some of you were Unitarian Universalists, some of you had not yet been born, bless. In 1993, this hymnal was released. The Singing the Living tradition, commonly known as the gray hymnal, unless you are my husband, who is colorblind and has been calling it the green one for 20 years. That's embarrassing. I hope he's not watching. Love you. It's gray. Now, this collection of music was meant to be more inclusive, more expansive than the previous hymnals that had been used in Unitarian Universalism, such as this one, We Sing of Life. This is before merger. This is about 1955 right here. This is the red hymnal. Notice we go by colors. Now, of course, you all know that we often also use the teal hymnal, very good, Singing the Journey. And a lesser one, but one that I refer to quite a bit, is the purple hymnal. Okay, now you're all a little bit afraid to say colors out loud. I'm so sorry. The purple hymnal, Las Voces del Camino, with hymns and readings in Spanish. Well, we have a new one. Yes, it is true. It is colorful. It's technicolor. It's pixelated. And it looks like a photocopy, is what you're saying to me right now. We have a couple of slides. Would you show the first one there? This is Sing Out Love. This is the newest hymnal released by the Unitarian Universalist Association. This was developed by my colleague, the Reverend Erica Hewitt, who is the Director of Worship Arts for the UUA, with a whole slew, a whole team of people supporting its development. And it's online, hence I got a couple photocopies right here. And you might be thinking, well, that seems like a direction backwards, but it's not. It's very exciting. Let me tell you a little bit about this hymnal. The first hymn that we sang today as the processional in, and the hymn that we will sing in a few moments as our closing hymn, they are part of this new hymnal. It is subscription-based, so we are members of this subscription service. It includes all of our favorite hymns. So this doesn't get rid of, the purpose isn't to eliminate. It includes some of our old favorites, but it does it in new ways. So this is a page from the hymnal for Spirit of Life. Many of you are familiar with it. And I just took a screenshot, but if you were to scroll on the actual website down, you would see that there is material available in Braille. There is material arranged for different chords. There is material arranged for different even instruments, which is really exciting. There's also a selection of song snippets. So for those of us who create worship with music, we can go in and listen and say, whoop, is that the right one that we wanted for that day, and choose it there. So it is very exciting because it includes old music and new music. So what that means, incredible that we have a composer of one of our favorite hymns here. That means also any of you could submit a hymn, either one that you have written, maybe, or one that you love, or a song from popular tradition that you would like to be included in our hymnal. You can submit that, and they will work on getting the permissions for that, which is fantastic. So you can submit yours or someone else's. Now, what is also very interesting about doing it in this format is that we can add new hymns, and they do add new hymns every single week. So it's always changing. Theoretically, as expansive as there are voices to sing. It can be updated in real time as well. If there is an error, or if there's a new understanding in how we approach language as Unitarian Universalists. We are a living tradition. What that means is some of our hymns, especially between this hymnal and this hymnal, some of the lyrics were changed to be more inclusive of language. Instead of saying, for example, just men, we now say people. Instead of just saying brothers or sisters, we say siblings. There are ways that we can change in real time what our language will mean. Now, what does this mean for us as a community? We will still use this one. We will still use this one. Hopefully, we will still use this one. Maybe not this one so much, but these we will still use, and we will also be using this hymnal in the future. So for now, we have a couple of photocopies of the hymns that we're singing today. But in the future, you will be able to, once we work out how the permissions work and whatnot, we want to be fair in our use, you will have the links to this music. You'll be able to read along on your phones. Now, here is something I know. Music at this church, at Neighborhood Unitarian Universalist Church, music is important to you. Music is important to you. We have heard you time and time again, especially during this recent pledge drive. Every testimonial, you have said how important it is to you. You value music at this church. It is part of the way that you feel connected to that which is larger than yourself, that what moves you and inspires you. Now, we are coming to the last week of our pledge drive. The deadline to pledge is Friday. Oh, let me sing it. It's Music Sunday. The deadline to pledge is Friday. If you haven't pledged yet, please do so, because pledging is what guarantees that our programs continue at this church. Programs like having music staff that are trained, programs like being able to pay for subscriptions to the new hymnals, programs like having tech folks who can help us show slides of such things. So pledging is important. If you haven't done it yet, go on our website, and that is where you pledge. Or go in the newsletter. There's a big button this week. You can do it there. We on your worship team know how important music is to you. We believe in an inclusive and expansive view of how music can be part of what is our shared ritual together. We'll be introducing this new hymnal as part of our living music tradition here in the weeks and months to come, and we hope that you enjoy this expanded selection. I also know at this point, most of you have heard now that Dr. Zenaida Robles will be leaving this church in a few weeks. Over the past 8 years, she has led this choir. She has played in this bell choir. She has led you as music staff and our children as well in learning new ways of being worshipful in this space. And I remember, Zenaida, during my first year, I heard you sing Precious Lord, and I wept right through it. And you just sang it a few weeks ago, and I'm so grateful to have heard it so recently because it will reverberate here in this space. So I hope that next week, after our service, you'll join us in a reception after our service and thanking Zenaida for all of her service here. Let's give her a round of applause. I'd like to read a poem to you that I wrote in May of 2020. And if you all remember May of 2020, if you have not blocked it, I wrote it in a moment of tremendous loss I was experiencing because I love music. I attend music. I go to concerts all the time. I sing on my own. I'm so excited to bring the singing resistance here this afternoon. Those of you who like to sing and you want to march and protest and bring it all together, we'll be doing that today. Music is an incredibly important part of my life, and in May 2020, it was not happening. It was not happening, and I was grieving it. So I read you this poem that I wrote then of all the ways that I was missing music in my life. And I also read this poem because it is a celebration of all the ways that I get to enjoy music now. The festival stages and the jazz club, blue and violet. The blanket at the park, summer-shorn grass poking through. The edge of the mosh pit. The group of 8 on the too small corner platform. The duo, drum and guitar. The pianist, flying fingers, and the stadium balcony that bounces to dance. The turntable and the microphone. The shoulder-to-shoulder friends with the beers and flimsy plastic cups with condensation. The tears that the solo drew, the fireside guitar, the tower of speakers and the lights glow, the sweat and the crush, the rest on the cool back wall of the hall, the amphitheater hillside, faces heavenward for star show, the golden rays through sands, crushed iteration, hues of wheat and wine. The hymn sung in rounds is everything. Everything is holy now.
Please rise in body or in spirit and join us in singing our closing hymn, May I Be a Light, by Michael Slack.
May
The words of our benediction this morning come from my friend and colleague, the Reverend Don Cooley, who writes, encourages, I should say, actually asks us to go out into the world singing. Let us go out into the world singing songs that proclaim liberty, songs that turn ashes into garlands, songs that bind up the afflicted and those who mourn, songs that, like oaks, have roots that go deep and stand strong. Let us go out into the world singing. We know these songs. They vibrate through time in our very souls. They are the songs that give us life. They are the songs that give us meaning. They are the songs that give us purpose. And now it is our turn to take these life-giving songs out into the world. Let us go now singing these songs with voices deep and strong. And may the world join us in praise and in celebration and in love. Amen.